are about to see a toilet cleaner quite different from anything you've ever used. Harpic Swish. Swish not only reaches under the rim, clings where it's really needed, kills germs, cleans stains, but also leaves the bathroom smelling so fresh and clean, you'll wish you could swish the whole house. For toilet hygiene that's fresh and clean, Harpic Swish.
Hi, Mum. You know, when I left home, I couldn't even boil an egg. But now I can cook great meals whenever I want with Maggi Flavour Seal meals. All you do is simmer, and 15 minutes later, lasagna. Delicious pasta with savoury minced beef and seasoned tomato sauce. But that's not all. I can go Chinese, Indian or French. I don't know how they do it, but it sure tastes good to me. And Mum.
Just give me the recipe.
Maggi Flavour Seal meals. So good, so easy.
Flavour, flavour, flavour. Maggi, Maggi, Maggi.
This one, dear?
This one, Bev.
Once the way to buy something expensive was to get a personal loan.
A loan? I'd have to fill in one of these.
Now you can get a custom card from Custom Credit.
We'll take it.
Righto.
It's like a permanent personal loan in your pocket.
Mother's maiden name.
Instead of waiting 24 hours, you get instant approval.
I finished. Oh, I am sorry. It seems to have been sold.
Custom card, a personal loan in your pocket.
Taste the flounder in your fish. Taste the sunshine in your egg. Taste the taters in your chips. Taste the chicken in the leg. Taste the garden in your greens. Taste the sizzle in your steak. Let the taste come shining through in everything you make.
Crisco, so light, all you taste is the food.
Sport now with John Harker. John, what about that City versus Country League match?
Well, I tell you what, it really was a gallant country side who went down today. Their captain, Peter Sterling, he led the way, and the Bushies looked like winners for at least the first 50 minutes of the match. But as so often happens, City ran away with the game in the second half. City took the match 34-18, while the seconds also went to City. So Country, they'll have to wait at least another 12 months to relive the victory of 1975.
Newcastle's very own FA Cup hero added a touch of Wembley, but 6 minutes in, it didn't seem to do the locals any good. Last year's hero, Michael O'Connor, sets off, sends it into Langmack, and then over goes Michael Potter.
So forth, then on to Potter, and Potter's in for the try.
Then Peter Sterling makes the tackle. He'll regret tomorrow. Parramatta teammate Eric Growth had to be carried off with damaged knee ligaments. Another blow to City, David Gillespie sends Bert Gordon in to level the scores. Then a Sterling bomb, what else, gives Chris Mortimer a try and Country the lead.
It's taken well there. The referee's going to judge on it, rule on it. It's a try.
1975 was the last Bushy win. Noel Cleal revived the memories with an 18-8 lead.
Cleal's going hard and straight. He's going to score a try. He's going to go around and do it too.
This is one memory Gary Jack will want to forget, but not Michael O'Connor. Half-time Country lead, 18-14. Peter Tunks decides it's time to put the Bulldog connection into action. First Steve Folkes, then Paul Langmack.
He gets a pass away nicely there too, Folkes. Folkes has got it away to Langmack, and Langmack's under the post.
The previously low-key Des Hasler puts another Bulldog among the points, this time Terry Lamb.
The inside of Terry Lamb, one of the great backer-uppers of all time.
By now it's all over, just enough time for Paul Langmack to pick up try number 2. The final score, 34-18. Neville Elwyn's goal kicking had Country ahead 6-0 before Jeff Selby beat some ordinary defence to put City on the map. John Ferguson takes a trip down the all-too-familiar sideline. City leads 16-6 at half-time. Oops, there goes the ref.
Sidesteps the referee.
And the ball. But Ashley Gilbert still manages to cross the line. Somehow.
And Gilbert will score in the corner.
Ross Conlon and Brad Izzard keep the points flowing. City win 34-8. John Brady for 7 National News.
Well, in rugby union, the Premiers, Parramatta, confirmed their favouritism for the 1986 season today. They had a convincing win, and good for them, their arch rivals crumbled in what was a round of upsets. Taking a look at the scores, Parramatta thrashed Eastwood 27-7, while in the first of the upsets, St George beat Warringah and Manly walloped West 32-7. East scored their first win of the season, downing Sydney Uni, while Randwick crashed badly to Gordon. But it was the Premiers, Parramatta, who looked grand final goods today.
It was the brilliant individual skills of Australia's likely Test 5'8", Brett Papworth, that had Eastwood looking good early against the Premiers, but this was to be their last moment of glory.
Papworth! Yes!
But Parramatta are a side committed to a team game, and their first try was a masterpiece of teamwork and backing up. Parra hit the lead and didn't look back.
A lovely split. Leads. Good support from Meehan and a glorious pass to Carter.
Eastwood piled the pressure on themselves, playing right into Parramatta's hands, and the rewards came all too easily for Sydney's arch scavengers.
Now it's Poole. Jeff Poole.
Again, it was a case of Eastwood crumbling under pressure, as the enthusiastic Parramatta side had more than a good sniff of victory.
This is Meehan. Meehan.
However, Paul Meehan's second try was a try in the record books only. Look at the pass to Andrew Leeds actually running in touch. He got away with it, though, and Paul Meehan had an easy passage to the try line, as the Eastwood players recommended a good optometrist for the linesman. By then, it was all over for Eastwood as Parramatta launched attacking raids one after the other. Eastwood had obviously finished with their tackling for the day to allow the Premiers a fifth try to wrap up the match by 27-7.
Well, into VFL, and Hawthorn have continued their excellent early season form, and today's round did contain at least one minor surprise. Hawthorn had no trouble accounting for Collingwood, while Carlton beat Geelong. Premiers Essendon thrashed St Kilda, Melbourne down Footscray, and in the only upset, North Melbourne beat Fitzroy by 23 points. Warm weather and sticky tyres meant for mighty hot laps in qualifying today at the sixth round of the Australian Touring Car Championship at Surfers Paradise. Peter Brock's the man who shattered the lap record to take pole position for tomorrow's race. He's ahead of the Nissan pair George Fury and Glenn Seaton. They're followed by Jim Richards, Graham Crosby and Graham Bailey.
Tyre wear and the weather are just two of the factors that Peter Brock will have to consider if he hopes to set the pace and maybe notch a long overdue win here in round 6 of the Touring Car title at Surfers Paradise.
Yeah, I think the main thing is to hope that the opposition either get tangled up in a bit of a dice that holds them back a little bit, and put together as many clean laps as I could myself.
The heat could be a problem for the all-conquering turbos here. The Nissan duo of George Fury and Glenn Seaton ran 1-2 at Wanneroo, and they're among the top qualifiers again, but their turbo technology is better suited to cooler conditions. However, the turbos have been ultra-reliable so far this season, with Fury winning 2 rounds and Robbie Francevic winning the other 3 for Volvo. Francevic and his teammate John Bauer have swapped cars for this meeting, with Francevic taking over the newer, lighter number 4 Swedish import. One familiar face who's back on the pace for the 4X100 is Jim Richards in the JPS BMW 635. It's been a long run of outs for last year's champion, but the black BM seems to be rejuvenated here in Surfers. And there's one man who found the pace just a little too hot in practice. Sports sedan driver Bruce Smith put on a better display than Halley's Comet when the tail of his RX-7 caught fire. But the track marshals were quick to quell the blaze as Smith hot-footed it to safety. Gary Wilkinson for 7 National News.
Well, there's another man all fired up, and Craigie, I believe there was some big horsepower of a different kind up in Brisbane.
Yes, well, an interesting race, John, the Lightning Handicap today at Eagle Farm. Daybreak Lover had not started since June of last year. Last spring served a full book of mares at stud. Back to the racetrack today and won the Rich Lightning Handicap. That might be the answer, eh? A full book of mares at stud. Anyway, here's how he did it in the Lightning Handicap.
They've got 300 metres to go. Still a Tequila, the leader. Daybreak Lover's got the run on the inside, and he bursts through to poke his nose in front. It's Daybreak Lover in front of Steeler Tequila. Raffalini running on gamely. Rook Edison, Grand Thunder down the outside. Daybreak Lover is the leader. What a great comeback by him. Daybreak Lover first by 3 lengths.
Yes, and there he is, Daybreak Lover. Now have a look at the Oaks.
Now Compton is winding her up on the outside. He's got his foot flat to the floor. She's coming out after them just now. Travel Light the leader, 200 metres to go. Just now's under the whip. She's struggling a little bit just now. It's Travel Light a half length in front of just now. Travel Light's got her beaten. It's Travel Light in front of just now as they go to the post, and Travel Light wins it by 1.5 lengths.
Yes, the odds on Pop second. Just now, here's the first leg in Sydney.
String of Pearls on top of the rise at the 300 a length clear. Second is Landgong, third Travelling Prayer, and 3 to Sili. Forget the others. String of Pearls at the 200 metres a length on Landgong, who's the only possible danger, but doesn't look a danger at the moment because it's hanging in under pressure, and String of Pearls are starting to come away from Landgong. Travelling Prayer hanging on, will probably last for third, but String of Pearls for the money.
All the way, String of Pearls, 8 to 1. Here's the second leg.
And here is Miss Peru way out in the middle of the track. She races to the lead, Miss Peru, about a half length on Vain Fury. Fine offer into the open now. Vain Fury and Miss Peru. Miss Peru, the leader. She's running about a deal. Cassidy with a handful here. Vain Fury kicking back on the inside of Miss Peru. And Vain Fury goes home too well. Vain Fury beat Miss Peru. I think Max Treasure nailed Mr. Squiggles for third. And Vain Fury 5-1. The two big races in Adelaide, the Goodwood to Lord Galaxy and the Sydney filly Samara won the Oaks. And tomorrow in Sports World, a full four-state race roundup and a very interesting interview with American champ Willie Shoemaker. Other winners today at Randwick: King Solo 11-2, Devious Lady 4, Chez Paris at 5, Chief of State 6-4 on, Gallery Level 11-4 on, and Social Cream the last 33. Some respite for bookies. Now the daily double details and the trifecta details. 5 and 5, the extra double at Randwick, $5.15. 5, 10, 6, the extra trifecta, $42.90. Daily double went to 3 and 3, $36.30. 3, 10 and 7 for the trifecta, $232.40. Down south the valley, 12 and 3, $57.15 took out the double. 12, 2 and 4 the trifecta, $3,434.55. Whilst up north today at Eagle Farm, 8 and 8 for the daily double, $20.85, and the trifecta 8, 14, 16, 9, $26.25. Whilst that extra trifecta on the Lightning Handicap, won by Daybreak Lover, $7,700.70. Greg, that would have been a nice one to get.
Indeed. Ian Craig, thank you very much. Weather next.
If you're looking for carpet, you know where to come. At direct carpet manufacturers, you can save hundreds of dollars on carpeting the average home. This is outstanding. An 80% wool in the fashionable twist pile. For only $45 a metre, you'll save round $40 a metre. A 5-year guarantee, terrific range, and a wool twist for $45 a metre. And as the little doer says, you will save.
How much do Sydney's top radio stars earn? Find out in Sunday's Sun-Herald when we take a fascinating look inside the super-rich world of our top radio personalities. Sydney racing will never be the same again. The legendary T.J. Smith is being toppled from his throne. The Sun-Herald takes you into the world of power, money and intrigue with the champ and his challenger. Plus, you could win this fabulous Toyota in the Sun-Herald's new TV trivia game.
Sunday is my Sun-Herald day.
There is a spouting system that comes in the traditional shape, yet it can't rust or peel. Storm Cloud, tough enough to take a real hiding. And because Storm Cloud is child's play to install, it's very, very cost competitive. Storm Cloud from AHI. Remember the name.
Stalk SB margarine. What does that mean? What does what mean? SB. Stalk SB. Something better? Sugar boost. Small boys.
Or silent breakfast.
Sounds boring.
How about soft on the bread?
Special best.
Super pie.
Super boy.
Special blend.
It's smooth, bagosh.
It's beautiful.
Like you'd expect a special blend to be. It's one me.
Discover the winning taste of Stalk SB margarine, like you'd expect a special blend to be.
Well, Sydney was cool and mostly cloudy today with a few showers. The city, Liverpool and Gosford had a top of 19, Richmond 18, Katoomba 12. Tomorrow, Sydney should be cool to mild and partly cloudy with a few showers. Winds will be moderate from the northeast to northwest with seas slight on a low to moderate swell. The city and Liverpool can expect a top of 21, Richmond 22. Blue Mountain should be cool and partly cloudy with a few showers, 16. Central Coast cool to mild, partly cloudy and 22. And on the south coast, cool to mild and partly cloudy with showers and 20 degrees. Well, that's Saturday News, 7 style. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. For tonight, Greg Granger, good evening.
Teletext for the best free financial information.
Palace was built by...
Why don't you take a photo?
When the city was destroyed by the...
Traveller's checks.
Oh, no. What kind were they?
American Express.
But what difference does that make? Well, American Express have an office right here in Bangkok.
Really?
You can get a refund probably today.
Oh.
Make sure you ask for American Express traveler's checks by name. Don't leave home without them.
You've probably heard of Trill for budgies, with iodine T9 granules. Now look, there's a Trill in store for parrots and canaries too. Trill is the balanced blend of selected seeds that protects the health of your bird.
It was excellent.